Everybody, this is Captain Muniz with Nomad Fishing. Today is July 19th, 2024. I'm bringing you the fishing report for this week. Before I get started with that, I want to thank all of you that have subscribed to the channel, and especially those of you that have become members of the channel and are really helping the channel out. If you're liking this fishing report, please don't forget to hit that like button and leave your questions and comments below. Now, getting back to the fishing, this week we've enjoyed pretty good weather. Except for maybe a few scattered thunderstorms, which is normal this time of the year. So if you are getting out, look out for those thunderstorms and make sure you keep cool because it has been hot. Drink plenty of fluids and just hydrate. Getting back to the fishing, fishing has been pretty good. There's still some dolphin offshore, anywhere from about 800 feet out to 1,200 feet most days. Just look for the color changes, look for the weed lines, rips, bird activity, and that's where you're going to find them. They're being caught on jigs, live bait, trolling, you name it. If you find a floater, there's also been a few small wahoo around on those floaters, so don't be afraid to drop a jig down 100, 200 feet for those wahoo, or troll around them, maybe with planers. If you got a planer or something deep, troll around those floating debris and you'll get those wahoos. In a little closer to shore, the mangrove snapper have been chewing really good. I just got off the phone with a buddy of mine who was fishing for them all last week. He says he limited out every night, fishing right in front of Miami. For those guys that are running down south or down to the Keys, it's been even better. Fish tend to be a little larger, anywhere from 1.5 to 3 pounds. So that's a lot of fun. Keep in mind that the mangrove snapper usually don't bite real well until it gets really dark. Around 10 o'clock is usually when the bigger ones start chewing. So make sure you sit there, you chum, anywhere from about 40 feet out to like 60, sometimes a little more, but that's usually the best range. Just, look around for structure, a good bottom, and, anchor up and chum, and you should be able to get them. If you're not getting them within the first hour, you probably want to move and find another spot. If you like the bottom fish, but you don't want to go out at night, during the day, the yellowtailing has been pretty good. Keep in mind that the yellowtail you could fish for day or night. Earlier this week we were out and we had pretty difficult conditions. We were trying to target muttons. In the morning we got just stormed out. We couldn't really fish where we wanted to fish. In the afternoon we were able to get to that area. We had either a ripping current or no current, so the conditions were kind of tough. We ended up fishing about 110 feet on one of the wrecks, and we got about 10 really nice yellowtails on there. But it was tough. We had to work for them. We did get one bite on the muttons out deep. We ended up losing that fish after a while. Struggling, we had to struggle with the lead, the amount of lead we had to use, the current, and the fish. So it made it really tough to fish in those conditions. But that's kind of what it's been. Lobster season, we had that 1 day mini lobster season, that additional day, and it was a success. A lot of guys went out and limited out. I did not go out for the lobster this year, but keep in mind we have 2 more days, the regular mini lobster season, which is still scheduled for July 24th and 25th. So if you didn't get out last Sunday, you can go out on the 24th and 25th. You have 2 days of recreational only lobster diving. After that, it'll close and it'll reopen on the 6th, on August 6th, for both commercial and recreational. So get out there, you can catch them diving, bully netting, it's up to you. Well guys, that's pretty much it for right now. I'm working on some new tutorials. So if you haven't already done so, don't forget to hit that like button, and I'll see you next week on the same channel. Tight lines.